Welcome back. Drive-through coronavirus testing centers have started to pop up across the country. Part of the front lines now in this fight against COVID-19. Many brave medical professionals doing what they can to stop the spread. And one of those warriors is Dr. Oneka Marriott, who works for FoundCare, a nonprofit organization that opened up Palm Beach County, Florida's first drive-through testing site. And Dr. Marriott joins us now via FaceTime. Thanks for being with us. And I want to ask you, explain, first of all, how these drive-through testing sites work.
Absolutely. Thank you and good morning. Thank you for having me. So with the drive-up testing, the patients are able to call in and they receive an appointment code after a series of screening questions. And then when they arrive to our facility, we ask them a few questions and then we proceed to do the either nasopharyngeal or the oropharyngeal swabs. And then they're able to receive their test results within a few days.
That's pretty incredible. So how are you triaging the people who are calling you who say, hey, I want to get tested? What's the criteria?
So we've been going off of the CDC guidelines, and I know there's been adjustments, and as our PPE and our supplies are in limited resource, we've had to narrow some of that. So I know initially we were doing travel restriction, travel history, contact with COVID cases, confirmed COVID cases, but we've since prioritized to our healthcare workers who are on the front lines, to our law enforcement and fire and EMS and police, as well as to those persons age 65 and older who have certain risk factors and or have had symptoms. And as you know, some of that data has changed and some of our younger individuals are having serious outcomes as well. And so we're also offering testing to them.
And we mentioned before that you are among the many brave warriors working on the front lines of this pandemic. And it should be noted, your husband is a first responder. You have 2 young children at home. What has this been like for you? How has your life changed?
Absolutely. My husband has been a firefighter for almost 20 years, and he is out there on the front lines with his crew as well. And, you know, we both come home to our 2 young children who don't understand the idea of social distancing. So it's definitely been a challenge. We have to institute measures to kind of keep them away until we can decontaminate before we hug them and kiss them and love on them. But it's definitely a challenge. Yeah. It definitely is.
We want to thank you and your husband and all the other people who are doing the work that needs to be done to stop this pandemic. So, Dr. Marriott, thank you so much for joining us and continued good health. And Jen, I want to bring you into this